Now take a deep breath. Breathe in deeply, slowly, and just allow yourself to relax. With each inhale, you begin to feel more at ease, more focused, more connected to the present moment. Imagine for a second the world. It's not a place of rigid rules, not a place of fixed identities, but a playground, a vast, malleable expanse where your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, they shape everything. The moment you realize this, truly realize it, something inside you clicks. You become aware that you're not just participating in life, you're creating it. And here's the thing. Beliefs shape reality. Do you see that? What you believe, you become. When you believe that you're powerful, unstoppable, magnetic, you step into your personal realm of mastery. But if you believe you're small, weak, or incapable, guess what? You'll become that too. This is the power of belief. So let's take a look at what's possible when you flip the script. When you throw away those limiting beliefs. When you discard the junk of fear, doubt, and hesitation, and replace them with the knowledge that you've got everything it takes to lead, to conquer, and to attract exactly what you need to thrive. Imagine you're walking into a room, and in that moment, you exude a kind of quiet, unshakable confidence. You're not arrogant, you're not loud, but there's a magnetic pull about you. Something about your posture, your focus, your very presence. It demands attention. People can feel it before you even speak. Your certainty resonates in the room. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what happens when you own your power. When you know your state of mind is controllable. And it's so much easier than you might think. Because everything is feedback. No failure, no mistake, just lessons, stepping stones, feedback loops that guide you. Continuously molding you into someone unstoppable. Let me show you how. If life throws you a challenge, you don't fold. You don't retreat into that familiar voice of self-doubt. No, instead you embrace it. You expand through it. Like a sculptor chiseling away at stone. You allow the obstacles to shape you into something more. You become more resilient, more resourceful. And you can already feel yourself becoming just a little stronger, a little more unshakable. Now what if this wasn't just a one-time thing? What if every moment, every action you took was an opportunity to reinforce that unshakable foundation of belief in yourself? Every word you speak, every action you take, becomes a micro-renewal of that self-assurance, that inner confidence that attracts what you want with ease. And the beautiful thing is, you're always in control of your reactions. You may not control everything around you, but you've 100% control over how you respond. That's power. And you know what's even better? When you embody this energy of unshakable certainty, of inner peace, people start to gravitate toward you. Your energy is magnetic. You become the person others want to be around, because simply put, your emotional state is contagious. Let's talk about authenticity, because this is where the magic happens. When you're authentic, when you show up as your true self, with no pretenses, no filters, people feel that too. They resonate with your truth. And you know what? People can't resist someone who speaks their truth, who stands firmly in their power and says, "This is me, take it or leave it." It's like stepping into a river, that pure flow of energy. What you give, you receive. You put out authenticity and it flows back to you tenfold. That's the law of attraction at work. You give your energy freely without expectation, and you'll be amazed at how it boomerangs right back, attracting people, opportunities, even success into your orbit. But here's the real game changer. Curiosity and adaptability. Do you see it? Life isn't static. It's a constant unfolding, a beautiful chaos of opportunities, challenges and experiences. The key to success: stay curious, stay adaptable. When you don't rigidly cling to one version of yourself or your path, you open up a world of possibility. You've probably heard the phrase, people respond to belief, not reality. And here's what that means. People don't react to facts. They react to what you believe. The more certain you are in your belief, the more they'll align with it. This is how influence works. You guide conversations, situations, and relationships by simply understanding what people believe and shifting their perspectives. When you shape beliefs, you shape outcomes. Let's talk vulnerability for a second. Because we've been conditioned to think that vulnerability is weakness, right? That it's something to hide, something to fear. But what if vulnerability wasn't a sign of weakness? What if it was a strategic display of inner strength? What if sharing your struggles wasn't about getting sympathy, but about showing how you rise above them, stronger than ever? This is what attracts respect. It's the difference between being a beggar who whines and complains and a king who shows his wounds but remains sovereign. Do you see that? Vulnerability, when done with strength and purpose, it's an undeniable power. It's the ability to stand firm in your truth, even when it's uncomfortable, and to show the world that you're indestructible despite your scars. And here's the kicker: failure doesn't exist, there's only feedback. It's just the universe's way of nudging you forward. Imagine if you could approach every setback, every challenge with excitement. Because you know, with every step you're evolving. You're becoming more competent, more capable, more of the person you're meant to be. So let's start framing this shift in perception. Embrace the storm. Feel that raw power surge through your veins. But also understand, being the shelter is just as important. It's about balance. It's about leading with purpose, with clarity, with calm strength. There's nothing more powerful than being the one people can turn to in times of chaos, but also the one who can ignite the storm when it's time to make things happen. Are you starting to feel this now? How different would your life be if you fully embraced this mindset? What would happen if you truly believed in your unlimited potential? If you stepped into every interaction with certainty, with authenticity, and with the knowledge that you can influence and attract exactly what you desire? Think about it. Your relationships would flourish. Your career would skyrocket. Your energy would become irresistible. And it all starts with the simple truth that you're always growing, always evolving, always becoming more of the person that you're meant to be. As you move forward, just remember, you're not here to play small. You're here to command the room, to shape your world, to leave your mark. The moment you decide to stop playing by old rules, stop doubting yourself, and start creating with intention, that's when your world begins to shift. So what's it going to be? Are you going to stay small? Or are you going to own your power and step into the life you deserve? Think about it.